In this video, we're going to look at linking within dashboards. We'll cover dashboard, panel, and field level links, linking to Statseeker reports, to resources outside of Statseeker, and linking to other Statseeker dashboards. When linking to other Statseeker dashboards, we'll also look at using the links to set variables in the destination dashboard and how to reference the content of table cells as the source values when setting those variables. Okay, so here we have a dashboard with a few panels currently hidden away by collapsed rows, and I'm going to start with the dashboard level links. So dashboard settings, links, and I'll add a new link. With link type, we've got two options: link to another dashboard and everything else. So we'll look at everything else. You just drop in your URL, and the link will be rendered as a button on the dashboard. So a label and a tooltip, and select an icon and save the link. Back in the dashboard, we have our dashboard level link. Now the other option we had, dashboards, isn't actually a link to just another dashboard. Instead, it's a list of links to dashboards. And the list is going to be filtered to only those dashboards and the dashboard folders that the user has permission to access. It will only display a handful of dashboards, so if you've got a lot, you'll want to use the drop-down option to be able to view everything. And you can also filter that list by tag. The time range will capture the current time range and then apply that to the destination dashboard. Likewise for variables. If the destination dashboard has a variable with the same name, not label, that's name, then it will capture the variable value and set it in the destination dashboard. So here's my new drop-down link with the contents filtered to just those with the ops tag. And that's pretty much dashboard level links. Let's move on to panel level links. We'll start with our graph panel. The General tab of every panel type contains the option to add panel level links. Now the type again presents the same two options. Absolute works the same as the dashboard level link option. You just drop in a URL, set the title, and you're done. Now the dashboard option here allows you to link to another Statseeker dashboard. Start typing and you get a filtered list of dashboards and select your dashboard. You've got the option to set a title for the link, include the dashboard time range, and any variables. Again, the variables in both source and destination dashboards must have the same name for this to work. When the dashboards don't have the same variables, you've got another option, and that's to append parameters to the URL. Dashboard variables can be set using var dash and then the variable name. And I can add additional parameters. So this will be setting two variables in the destination dashboard. You can also add additional links, like our dashboard level link that we use to the videos. And the mouse over shows both options. And that's panel level links, passing variables and setting parameters. These same options are available when setting links for individual nodes in image maps, like this, where we've got the image map here. Once you get into the node settings, you've got the same link options available there. Now, pie charts are a little different. So again, we've got our panel level links, and in addition, you can configure a link to fire when you click on a segment of the chart. With these links, you have the option to include the label as a parameter on the end of the link. In this chart, we're looking at operational status of interfaces. I've filtered out those interfaces that I'm not Opera status polling. And the label is that Opera status state, up, down, dormant. In the options tab, we have our familiar link options, disabled, dashboard, and absolute, as well as time range and variable values. But we also have this variable name field. So this is the name of the variable in the destination dashboard that you pass the pie chart label through to. Now the value isn't passed along unless you also select the include variables option. I've already got the destination dashboard configured and it's referencing a variable called state. So selecting down will show me a table of the down interfaces, and dormant will show me dormant interfaces. So on to field level links, I'll be using our table panel. With tables, in the column styles tab, we have all of the column specific overrides that have been set. And if we look at the link to device name, we can see that the override's just renaming the column header. Now, there's an option here to render the value as a link. Drop in a URL, maybe set a tooltip, and you're done. If you want a link to another dashboard, load the dashboard in another tab and copy the URL. Now, with tables like this, where we have many devices or interfaces, the dashboard level variables don't really come into play. We just add the variable settings as parameters to the end of the URL. But to have that variable change to reflect the device or interface, CPU, file system, whatever, that is specific to that row, we need to be able to reference the actual cell value. Now, the syntax is provided in the mouse over. $, open your brace, double underscore, cell, close your brace. That'll give you the current cell. If you want to reference another cell in the same row, you use that same reference and then append underscore and the column number, and that'll allow you to reference another cell in the row. So for our device name, var device equals $brace underscores cell and close your brace. And we can use that in the tooltip as well. And so that's using cell references in table links. If you want to check what's being sent through, it's all in the URL. And that's linking in dashboards.